Greetings gamers, welcome back once again to the series, and one thing I do want to add is that just with how things have been busy-wise at work, I've not had a chance to do loads of little fun, skip little intros, but I definitely will be adding some in. If you've got any little ideas for little random things we could do for this series, do get involved, but I'm thinking we're probably Big Powell might need to start making a few more appearances and have some fun with him. Just, for dropping a sort of transfers page as a bit of an intro, just to sort of see that we are doing a few bits here and a few bits here and there, a few offers. You can see there's a few people joining us. One deal I have done is a free transfer. There's not a lot of free transfers out there. I think they are sort of slowly kind of cutting down. Especially as there's more sort of regens, they generally don't let them go freeze. But we have got this guy, Adrian Semper. Now, technically he's 24, but when I signed him, he was 23. God's honest truth. Now, technically, my rule is just we sign under 23 players. And when I offered a contract, and I literally promised you guys, he was 23. And I didn't look at his date of birth or anything like that. So he's literally 2 days ago, it's been his birthday. So, not our problem. And things, I would like to get him now, but he's gone down a little bit in value, but it was worth about 1 million last time I looked. And I'm not going to pay that when we can get him for free at the end of the season. But I think this guy is going to be a quality goalkeeper. Not done a ton of scouting on him. We did get him in trial, I think. Because I don't think he's played for them. He's out on loan for a few seasons. But he looked like a decent player. I can see sort of his decent amount of stats about him. We know a good amount from his league and his nation, which is awesome. It's one of the nations we know very much about, which is good. But yeah, all around, I've compared him to our goalkeeper. I think he's an upgrade. So we've gone for him. We don't want tons of money either, which is brilliant. But I think it's a decent play to bring in whilst we're still looking around for some regen ones. I think it's a decent option for us. We have got a regen goalkeeper here, though, who's a young goalkeeper not paying tons of money for. He is a Serbian, but we have got him joining. Few contracts rejected. Garcia decided not to join us. I offered a contract. But the thing is, he is slowly sort of declining in terms of potential, and he's operating at a second division level with potential and things like that. So I wasn't massively into getting him, but then he was worth a lot of money. So I was kind of thinking if we can get him, maybe sell him, that could be a decent option. But he's decided to join Girona, who I think when I looked at it, they were offering him more money or a better playing time. But yeah, he won't be joining us, sadly, which is sadly because he has been with us for a little while. But we have got better options now, to be honest. This guy I tried to bring in, I thought he'd be a quality player, but unfortunately he decided to join Valencia, I think, which is a real shame. But I'm just sort of showing you that literally not everyone will go after do his sign. There is troubles. Now, I've been looking at this guy for quite some time. He's Japanese. He's been sort of in from the early sort of stages of this game, but basically they want his 4 mil release clause, and Tottenham have bid that, although I think he rejected their contract recently, so they might have come back in again. We've got a few other players. Ala Hassan, who looks like a really decent player. He's got some really good stats about him. He's actually an Egyptian player, which is pretty cool. He's joining us shortly. He looks like a good sort of DM option, playmaker potentially. See how he turns out. And Zidane, well, I had signed a player called Zidane. Again, not tons of money. He looks all right, but yeah, not incredible. Tunisian player, but it was more the fact that he's not costing us a ton of money. But yeah, a few job offers as well. But just to keep you updated with how the transfer situation is going. Now, in terms of the schedule then, it's literally probably been about 3-4 days since I last recorded. I try and get myself a decent way ahead. But I got myself too far ahead in terms of episodes because literally I was enjoying this save too much. I was like, a couple of days I record like 3 episodes in one day. And I was like, no, I can't keep this up. Got to slow down. I don't want to be super ahead. I do have to be ahead in my save because working full time. Some days I just can't record, so I don't want to let you guys down. So I do try and be at least about 4 or 5 days ahead of you in terms of episodes, just how I've got to do it. But I was getting to about a week and a half, or I think just over that, and I was like, no, can't do that. We've got to slow down. So I've had 4 days off, guys, or 3 or 4 days off from recording. So I've got to try and remember where we was. And it was the Barcelona-Sevilla games, I remember now. So Barcelona was a tight one. But yeah, Sevilla, good win there. We followed it up then, guys, with a 2-1 win against Villarreal. Hard fought, but Gomez and Mecha with the goals. Another hard fought win was away against Real Valladolid. Tommy Doyle with the only goal of that game. 2 red cards, though, for Leto and Oscar. I have turned off, or I think I've put it back on again, the get stuck in, but we were still having issues that literally I decided, well, now I'm getting all my messages pop up on screen, which is great. I don't think you guys can see it, but all like the comments were popping up. Yeah, we were still having issues, so I think I've put it back on again. But yeah, I did try turning off the get stuck in instruction, but it didn't seem to. It cut down the fouls, but we're still having sort of some disciplinary issues. Now, we then played Grove, who I don't think are even in the league system at all. They're not. We beat them 7-0, and that's a convincing win. But unfortunately, it didn't really help our confidence, because going into the next one, we lost 3-1 to Real Sociedad. A decent team. Token goal from Rico, but yeah, not really the greatest of showings. We then followed up with another 3-1 defeat away against Atletico Madrid. Tough tie. And this is kind of what I meant about the bookings. It just, yeah, there was a lot of them. Didn't really help us, so I think I turned it back on for the next one, which was Mirandes, who I think is a third sort of tier team, second division B, beat them 2-0, Adebayo and Gomez with the goals. But it's been a decent run all in all. If you look at competitions-wise then, we are doing very decently in 12th place. We do have a game in hand on some of the teams around us, namely sort of these guys. But all I'm bothered about is being nice and sort of a spacious gap to the 18th position. And really, the 17th position. I'd like to have a nice gap on them, which we currently do. We have got 25 points, 10 points ahead of 18th place. Beautiful. That is all I'm really bothered about, guys. We have unfortunately drawn Atletico Madrid in the third round of the Spanish Cup, which isn't great. And today's games then will be against Eibar and RCD Espanyol. They are two teams around us that we need to try and picking up points from, because these are the important games. These are the ones we've got to win. I really feel like we'll probably lose like we did in the league against the Atletico Madrid in the Cup, so I'm not bothered about showing that right now. We're not strong enough to be consistently taking these guys on. But in the next episode, we'll probably do them in the live comp. So you can see another one of the big names there. Now, in terms of the team selection then, this is what we're lining up with. We've got Muric in goal, Moreno, Montero, Adebayo, Leto, Juric, Rico, Doyle, Oscar, Gomez, Nemecha. Unfortunately, our backup goalkeeper is injured, so we've got a greyed out player on the bench. And Nemecha is going to stick up top. We've got Oscar in. He's been playing pretty decently. You can see we've had some decent, good performances in there. I think the 7-0 did kind of help with that as well. So that's kind of like, I don't know, like filling some of the cracks where some players aren't quite doing well. They did like exceptionally well in that game. You kind of get what I mean. I think the only other player that you won't recognise, guys, is Christian Moreno. And basically, this is a player that we've brought in during the window so far. He has cost us £450,000. It can rise. I can't remember exactly what, but I think about another like million maybe. He's already worth more than that, which is brilliant. Not on tons of money. Nice long contract. And he is a 3-star player with 5-star potential. One of the very many we hope to bring into this save. We brought him in from Medellin, from Colombia. He is a foreign player, so we only have allowed 3 foreign players. So we do have to be careful around that. But for the kind of money and things, I think it was really, really worth doing it. Now, he has got some big areas he needs to improve on, but I think he can sort of hopefully get some game time and just hopefully do the good stuff. But going forwards, he's really decent with 14 crossings, so I'm kind of hoping that'll be good stuff. And it is down as being our best right back, even with the areas that are kind of weak in his game. I think his sort of physicals make up for it. But yeah, let's get into the game, guys. First time to see him, and hopefully we're going to do some good stuff. Now, there has been an update recently, fixing, well, it's supposedly fixing and kind of assisting with the whole many shots you get from kind of like the byline. So we'll see how that is in today. It's my first sort of experience of it. Like I said, I have also updated the skin. Thank you very much for, I think it was Simon Wakefield or John Andrew, I can't remember which one he was now. But thank you very much. You sort of said, oh, have you updated to the latest version? I completely forgot to update to the latest version of the skin, which has corrected the silly name issues. And it also looks really nice, actually, now. I like this kind of big square box and things. That is looking good. Yeah, so I've updated to the latest version of the FM skin, because it was just constantly black, you know. The colour was wrong for the names. Pick up where you left off. Yep, let's go with that. Let's get out there, boys. Let's do the business. Come on. Hopefully, because there's been an update, hopefully it hasn't reset my settings. No, it doesn't look like it has, so that's just good. Now then, let's see if we can see some good stuff from Moreno. He's actually on the ball here. Goes into Doyle, hits his own player. Oh, hits the post and it ricochets away. Doyle almost scoring a goal on his debut with you guys. his YouTube debut. But yeah, we're doing pretty well at the minute. Like I said, we're not going to win every game. That's just how it's going to be. But we're doing pretty well. Oh, good ball through. Nemecha. Decent save from the keeper. Good opportunity that was, though. But yeah, I'm quite liking the sort of 4-3-3 in terms of using like a DM. It's looking pretty good at the minute. We're creating chances. It still needs tweaks. I think I've mentioned it before. It definitely still needs tweaks, but I'm really pleased with how we're playing so far. We are we're giving the game to teams, even the big ones. And that's another great ball. I'm about to say couldn't find him, but it did. Oh, he's put it wide. Defender made an absolute hash of that, and Nemecha stole in, but couldn't apply the finish. That's 2 good opportunities for him now. He's not taken. We'll give him a get creative. See if we can get a little bit of flair going. Ball played in. Cleared, but only as far as Jiric. Good space for Leto on the overlap. Cuts it in. There's Nemecha. Come on, boys. He's had a few bites of the apple today, but Nemecha does get up there. 9th goal of the season. Leto with the assist there. And kind of good to see that, he crossed this from a decent position. Like, he didn't wait. He didn't run to the byline and then, shoot at the post. He crossed from a decent area. Maybe they have fixed it. As Adebayo goes very close from the back post there. Now, I have been playing around with, and I think you'll probably remember it last time, I had sort of fullbacks on support, but I'd tell him to cross more often from deep and things like that. I have kind of put him back onto sort of the attack, but I've also been utilising fullback attacks rather than wing-back attacks and trying to see how that works. And I'm not sure what's going on. I think, is it a potential rest? Oh, no, don't send off Moreno. No, don't send off Moreno. Not on his YouTube debut. Oh, he's going to do it. No, he's not. Oh, is he? Just free kick. We've got to wait on, guys. It kind of looked a little bit of a rash challenge. Moreno is on a 6 now, which isn't great. 5.9 even. Bloody hell. It's a bit annoying because we're 1-0 up and he's made that dodgy tackle. It doesn't need to be that low, guys. If you look at the stats, we're doing really well, to be honest. I will sort of get in there and say, guard against complacency. We're going to go and talk to him and say, I'm not happy with your performance. Get him fired up. Do want to see a bit more from him. Let's see. He's kind of our first of hopefully many regens with bags of potential that we're going to see into this series. And like I said, I do want to do some regen naming giveaways, so do get involved down in the comments. Today's comment then, I'm trying to think of something good. And if you have any comments or question of the days or anything you want to sort of ask people or find out from people, or find out from me even, do drop them down in the comments. That will help me to sort of use them in future. But I'm trying to think of a good one, really. We have got a little bit of an injury at the back, actually. Although Moreno, oh no, it's Montero. Montero with the injury has scored, although it is saying, yeah, it was showing you a booking. A little bit out of sync there. But Montero, great little header, is with a marker and he has got an injury. So double trouble for him there. But a little bit annoyed to see Montero still massively struggling. I don't know why. Really don't know why Moreno's doing so poorly. Can't be doing that bad. What is his injury? Groin injury. We're going to bring him off for Hornblower. I'm not going to risk him. We're 2-0 up. We're doing pretty well. I'm not going to risk it. It's not worth it. I am also going to take off Oscar. He's doing a 6.5. And we'll bring Komtomeskov off on rather and swap those two round. We'll do that. And that's more of just a rest and rotation because they are getting tons of game time. And he's heavily involved there. That's a poor pass. Maybe he knows he's coming off and he's like, nah, not bothered now. Not bothered now. That is a decent steal if Nemecha can get there. Can't quite at the minute. Ball's played up. Could be dangerous. Don't want to concede, obviously, because then that would cause us a few troubles. But that's another decent ball. Nemecha with a great touch. Into the box. Defended. Oscar. Into Gomez. Come on, boys. That is a brilliant finish from Gomez there. Right bottom corner. Oscar with the assist. So he didn't give up, actually. Fair play to the lad, even though he knew he was coming off. He still did a nice little pass here. Just dinks it in. Gomez with a finish. He's a really good player for his Gomez. And he's starting to get a little bit more into it. I think more into this tactic, into this team. I would like to see... It's very weird, that rating. Like, he seems to keep jumping as Moreno. He can't be playing that bad, surely. When we're winning 3-0. Really? He's playing 6.4? Are you sure? Game, are you sure? Nemecha, Moreno, come on, do a bit of good ball, something decent. Well, he has lost it there. He is struggling a little bit, I suppose, but... Well, hang on, what's it? You can't have another red card review going on here. What's going on here? Oh, it's against them, a penalty review. Okay. Well, it can't be that bit down there, because that wasn't in the box, was it? I'm very confused with all this VAR stuff going on. And no penalty. Well, that was anticlimactic. But yeah, I'm really happy with how things are going. Like I say, I am trying fullback attack. I might talk to you a bit more about that before the start of the next game. But Jeric has been playing DM from us, and I'm about to give him a little bit of praise there. And then he did a bit of a dodgy bit of play. But he has been doing all right when called upon. He's a young centre-back. I've given him a couple of games as centre-back. He played in that 7-0 win there. Gomez through. Oh, just shoots wide. But yeah, he's another one with kind of good potential. I really want good things from. I'm almost kind of tempted to train him into that DM role, like, because he's got good defensive stats, he's got decent passing stats. He probably could make a really decent DM, but I think he'd make a better centre-back. So I think we'll probably keep pushing down that line. But he's a useful option there for cover, and that's really cut us apart there. Muric digging us out massively, but I don't know where our defence went. They just all seemed to completely miss that one, and he was clear through on goal. I've not made a third change, but we'll leave it for now, because we're literally at the end of the game. 4 minutes of extra time. 3-0. Very solid win. If you look at the stats, we have been all over them today, guys. That is a very, very, very solid win. And Moreno did improve, but well, I'm a little bit surprised by his rating still. I feel like it was a little bit low to say that we did pretty well in this game. But good win, boys. Let's move on to the next one. So see you back in just a click. So rightio, here we are for the second game. I realised I didn't do the question of the day thing. So basically, yeah, I think today's question will do what is... actually, no, let's do a football related. We're going to do like a drinks one, but actually we'll do football. Who is anybody watching, looking at going, or going to be going to see the Euro 2020 games? Also, we've got quite a few games in sort of Scotland and England, going to be at sort of Wembley. Is anyone actually going, or anyone got tickets? I think they're getting released soon, or there might have already been some pre-release, like some special like members groups and things. But is anyone off to go see any England games? The Euro 2020 here in our country or abroad, obviously, as well. That'd be awesome. Do let me know. Or are you just going to watch them on TV? Like I probably will. I'm very... I might look and see if I can get any, but I think there's going to be a massive waiting list. But with it being in our, a lot of the games in our country, and the final is going to be in London as well, it's probably going to be like a massive waiting list, I assume. But do let me know if anyone's like going for it, so getting tickets or anything. That'd be awesome to know. And as always, let's get into the game. Now, the change I want to talk to you about that I've made is I've put these guys onto fullback attack rather than wingback. Now, obviously, remember, we used to have the wingbacks there, and we then dragged them back to make a conventional 4 at the back, a sort of semi-conventional 4-3-3 of sorts, with like the DM and AMCs rather than conventional flat 3s. But I've also changed these onto this. Now, I have got cross more often on there, but they're not specifically told where to cross from. It's cross more often, but basically, it's supposed to not be from deep. So that is kind of like already grayed out. I'm guessing because it's an attack duty. But as you kind of saw in the last game, they did cross, even though it was maybe not deep. It wasn't like there, but it was like here. It wasn't like massively there like they normally do, right in the box edge. So I am giving a bit of a play around with it to see if this is better than wingbacks. But I think they might have also fixed the problem anyway. I was trying to get a bit of a workaround to avoid them basically constantly getting to literally the goal line and then sort of shooting at it. But we'll see if this works anyway. It did pretty well in the last game. In terms of changes for this game then, Hornblower is in because unfortunately Montero did pick up a knock in that last game. He should be back for the next game after this though, which is alright. Garcia moves on to the bench. Hornblower into the team. And also Monchu, who's suspended for the last game, comes in because Rico is suspended for this one. So it's kind of just basically a swap around in that one. I've also got Fidalgo back on the bench after his recent injuries. So that is how things look in there. We'll also put the grayed out goalkeeper back on. It for some reason reset, but yeah, sticking back in there. So that's the team. Let's go, boys. So today we are playing against Espanyol. That's another team that's kind of around our position. These are the ones we need to win. These are the ones that we need to take on. They're playing a 4-4-2, which is interesting. Again, we'll pick up where you left off. Yeah, seems like a good shout to do because we played really well in that last game against Eibar. We are playing against Getafe. And all in all, we're on a bit of a decent run. We had a few tough games, which we are going to struggle against, Madrids and so on. If we can pick up another win today, that'd be two massive wins, because these are the teams that are around us, and these are the ones that we've got to try and battle for that safety sort of zone, although they are coming forward and absolutely done us over there. Nico Lopez with the opening goal for Espanyol in their lovely pink kits there. Not ideal. Look at this. They just seem to completely do us over. Just massively. I need to have a look at this. Who is that centre-back? Tornblower. Oh. Not a normal centre-back. He's backup centre-back, but he absolutely got skinned by that challenge. And then Moreno rather, not shining, should we say, at that right-back spot. So a bit of a awkward start, but we'll give them a bit of a demand more shout, see if they can just up the game a little bit, get back into this one before half-time would be lovely. You know, every game is tough. Every game is still tough. We know we're not, just because they're around our position, doesn't mean we're going to beat them, obviously. We don't want to get too overconfident. And there's still definitely tweaks we've got to do with the tactic. It's far from perfect. Moreno heading out there. Ball's played in. Oh, it's 2-0 there. Javi Puado. A really bad start for us here, guys. 40 minutes on the clock. And we're 2-0 down and not really showing a lot so far. Bit of a set piece. Lopez puts it in. Moreno heads it out. And then it kind of gets ricocheted nicely to Puado. It's a bit of a poor one, but we really need to grab a goal back if we want to do anything in this game here. Jeric into Oscar. Out wide to Leto. Can I get a good ball in? Come on. Cross it for someone. He does. Oh, it ricochets. Oh, Nemecha. It took a bit of an awful ricochet, but unlike their ricochet, it didn't fall nicely for us. That was a good opportunity, though. If you look at the stats, we're not a million miles away. I think we're slightly unlucky. But I am going to get aggressive and say pride is at stake, guys. Let's see if we get a reaction from the second half, but so far, not great. Defense mostly been at fault, although Gomez and a couple of others not doing well either. Let's go and get creative. See if we can do something. We are like creating chances, so it's not like we're just completely doing nothing in this game. But we are kind of doing nothing in this game, as I say that, because 70 minutes on the clock and literally we've not had a highlight go for us. Now, I am thinking that we'll bring on Correa for... To be fair, it's kind of showing Leto's been the poorer one. He's having a 6.9. I think we'll bring on Miranda then for Leto. Just some fresh legs at fullback. Might help us there. What else could we do, guys? Gomez having a poor one, but it's Gomez. I mean, can you really afford to take him off? I think we have to, though. He's fired. Oh, it's a tough decision. Do you take your best player off that's fired up? Just because he's slightly doing worse? I think you can't, to be honest. I think we're going to take Oscar off for Kuntimetskov. Fresh legs up top. Maybe we'll do something. And I think otherwise, kind of feel like that's just what we need to make for now. I think we'll stick with that. Let's show some passion. If we're going to get into this game, we've kind of got to do it now. It's now or never, really. We really need something off this highlight. Go on, everybody pray for us. Come on, let's get this ball down. Let's play it. It's a decent effort, but just not executed perfectly. Good interception, though, Nemecha. It's a little bit deeper now in the AMC rolls. Charging forwards, but just blindly shoots. Blindly shoots. Oh, not great. We will go very attacking for the final bit, but... Oh, hang on. Oh, injured player. Jeric, injured. That's not good. Okay. You're going to have to cover there. And Garcia is going to have to come on. It's not been a good game for us. Injuries, poor performance, and a loss. All in all, not ideal, guys. And we've had 20 shots. We've had no clear-cut chances, though, which has been the problem. We've seemed to have just not performed. I really don't know what's gone on today. We literally saw no highlights there. And Eibar, or Eibar, however you sort of say it, I'm going to say Eibar, they won 6-2 against Getafe, who would just beat 3-0, so that's an interesting one. But, yeah, not great. We are going to have these days. I'm going to say it wasn't good enough, and we will move on. Unfortunately, a couple of days later, we do have Madrid, so it's not even like a game we can just bounce back with. But that does leave us in 11th position, and it's kind of what I expected this season. We're going to win games, we're going to lose games. But as each season goes, we should hopefully develop the squad, bring in better players, and the ones like that game there, where we should really be winning, in future years, we will be winning, and that is what will then start pushing us up into these European spots, and one day to that spot. That is the target, obviously. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button. Get involved with some comments down below. It's awesome to interact with you guys. And as you know, I do put loads up onto screenshots as well to show and sort of thank you guys for your comments. But otherwise, we will be back then for, I believe it'll be maybe the Madrid-Betis game, I think. And then we'll probably do the Madrid-Barcelona, and then we'll finish off that. I think 3 more episodes to finish things off. Yeah, so I'll see you back very, very soon, guys, for the next one. Ciao for now.